I know that we were talking about our four-legged family members, and I'm glad that she did that story and gave us some good tips, but I know that our very own Carly Smith has some as well when it comes to pause and payment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 95 degrees is when the concrete heats up to 140, 155 for the blacktop or the asphalt. Even at 85, we're dealing with 105-degree temperatures on our concrete and blacktop, 130. So if you are out walking your dog, the best time to do it is 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. Maybe you can make it till 9 or 7, but otherwise, look, 82 degrees, green pause. But we get above that 85-degree number there by 10 a.m. lunchtime. We're in the 90s, and we're dealing with those temperatures around 130 to 140 on the concrete and the blacktop. 88 degrees by 6 o'clock. We get the yellow paw, then 84 degrees by 8 p.m. In the tropics, we also are keeping an eye on a tropical depression that has developed now. As of 4 a.m., we have Tropical Depression 2E. This system is expected to stay just off the southwestern coast of Mexico with little impacts to land, should stay out in the ocean, may become a hurricane there by Thursday. Overall, we do have those three areas that we are watching, one in the Atlantic basin there between South Central America and the Caribbean. This disturbance, this tropical wave, is slowly moving a little bit to the west-northwest. It's going to run into some problems though. A, the land is going to inhibit development, and B, the Saharan dust is going to inhibit that development as well. So you can see a lot of dust in that area, but that dust is coming up into Texas and the Gulf Coast. Through Saturday, we start to see improvements in our air quality by Saturday and Sunday, but until then, expect those allergy-like symptoms. It's an irritant. We'll see more visible or vibrant sunrises and sunsets with those hazy skies, and yes, it does work to suppress tropical activity because it's also a lot of dry air coming off the Saharan desert, right? So dry air and tropical systems do not mix well. So it looks like we'll have the most of that dust impacting our skies and our atmosphere there by Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday is when we see improvements in our Saharan dust forecast. Until then, expect that air quality to be at that unhealthy level for some. People with heart-lung disease, elderly, and then children should work to limit that outdoor activity, not only because of the dust, but look at these temperatures. 93, your high in Corpus Christi, 104 is what it's going to feel like there at 315, 105 in Alice, 104 in Orange Grove, George West. Actual temperature into the brush country still running in the upper 90s, and we do it all over again tomorrow. But something else I want to point out is we have lower humidity levels into the brush country. So along the coast, we have higher humidity that leads to higher heat index values, but into the brush country, those values do drop into the lower 30s and even the 20s at times. So there is an elevated fire danger risk. Try to avoid idling in tall grass or just parking your car in tall grass in general. Not a good idea. Don't allow the chains to drag, and dispose of those cigarettes properly to avoid starting a fire. In your 7-day forecast, we're dealing with the Saharan dust, so we're still dealing with the heat with temperatures hanging out in the lower 90s to mid 90s. We get back up to 95 degrees by Saturday and Sunday. It is breezy today. There is a small craft advisory there into Baffin Bay, Nueces Bay, and Corpus Christi Bay and portions of the Laguna Madre. So just use caution if you're headed out. It is still a hot one out there. John Thomas.